Twisted genius. Dream life beast. What if I never made it to the top? What if that meant that I was never meant to rock? Would it be the reason that it finally make me stop? Or make me go hard and give it everything I got? Made a promise to them all, I'ma push it till I drop. If it's in the Lord's will, I bring it back to the block. I ain't made it through the door, but I put cracks in the lock. While my way from on the bottom, now I'm headed for the top.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my world. Thank y'all for tuning in. As usual, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications so you can know when I'm coming and how I'm coming. So let's keep it twisted and hop right back into it. Shout out to the Hangover Gang. I got another one from Tom. This one has been actually recommended a lot too, and I am still going down the rabbit hole. So y'all know I'm not done, right? So this is Helluvit by Tom Macdonald. Let's check it out. I ain't reviewed this yet, so this is live. So let's see what Tom got to offer. As usual. Let's go be my dude saying, as usual.
They try to tell me I should dumb it down, say you're too conscious for the fans to feel you. Try to tell me I should calm it down, if you fight the system they go.
I hate that, man. I hate the fact, like even Jay-Z said, you know, he would have rapped like Common Sense, but the money wasn't coming. Like, it makes you, if you want to be successful at your craft, have to dumb down and change up your flow just to please people who want the BS in the music as well. Like, that's the craziest thing about hip-hop to me.
Me I should dumb it down, say you're too conscious for the fans to feel you. Try to tell me I should calm it down, if you fight the system they gon' try to kill you. They try to tell me that I'm
Facts. Like, everybody ain't got proven reasons about why they died, but when you look at people like Michael Jackson, let's talk about some facts. When Michael Jackson got killed, right before he got killed, he had got the rights to all of his music catalog as well as the Beatles. Right? Soon after, he died of a drug overdose. He died of a drug overdose when earlier a doctor who was treating him said that he had a drug problem and he got fired. So they got another doctor that would just approve him taking the drugs without any questions. And he died of a drug overdose, per se, right? He was going around to different colleges, giving speeches on the music industry, speaking out against the industry. Videos mysteriously started getting taken down off of YouTube shortly after he died, showing him doing this. Crazy. Michael Jackson. Look it up. You might be able to still find stuff on that. Prince the same way. He had gained the rights to his catalog right before he mysteriously passed. The same way. The very same way. That's why people feared for Tupac, because of the music he didn't just turn down the offers. He went full-fledged at the people who was given the offers and started dissing them in the industry. So people were scared for him. Nipsey Hussle, he started exposing stuff and talking about stuff that was taboo to society that people were aware of. Some people knew about, you know what I'm saying, but ain't nobody really broadcasting because of the fear of what may come behind it. But you tell the truth. Telling the truth. And that's what I think a lot of other rappers that go against Tom don't realize that, like, a lot of his music is surrounded around truth that could possibly get him in trouble with certain people, and a lot of them are just rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, they rapping, they great rappers making great songs, but is it about controversial material that could ultimately have somebody knocking at your door in black suits and shades. I don't know.
System, they gon' try to kill you. They try to tell me that I'm too sad and it isn't healthy. I knew that. I'm just doing me, and if you don't agree, and I don't.
I hate people that just tell you to be happy. Like, it's just a button you press. Like, stop being sad. Be happy. People kill me with that. Like, you can just flick a switch and be happy and choose to be happy. Do you think, honestly, if people could choose to be happy, they would choose to be sad? Like, it's an emotion. It's natural. You don't get to control that. I hate when people say that you gotta choose to be happy. Like, what? How can I choose to be happy about something I'm not happy about? Makes no sense. I hate that.
And if you don't agree and I don't owe you, then that is too bad. I fired shots at all the mumble rappers, and they try to say I'm not a humble rapper. So I tell them I'm not like these other rappers, and they try to say I'm just another rapper. But I guess there's no pleasing y'all. If the record has meaning, you don't leave it on, but you stream all the songs that repeat the same about Xanax and liquor and drugs. I could have a seizure like Wayne.
Facts.
I could just go OD like Peep. I could just go crazy like Ye. I could just get locked up like Meek. Repeat the same thing, using stupid slang, yelling Gucci gang on every flame beat. Or I could be me.
Hold on. Now, who is he saying on mumble rappers? Because he put like Lil Peep in the same line with Wayne and Meek Mills, and they are definitely not mumble rappers. I'm curious about that one. Hey, take that back a little bit. Try to understand that part.
Gucci gang on every flame beat. Or I could be me. At least I can breathe. At least I can sleep. No every flame beat. Thing using stupid slang, yelling. I could just go OD like Peep. I could just go crazy like Ye. I could just get locked up like Meek. Repeat the same thing.
Okay, maybe that wasn't okay. I get it. He wasn't directing it at them. He was just mentioning like he could do the same thing that a lot of other rappers are doing.
Get locked up like Meek, repeat the same thing, using stupid slang, yelling Gucci gang on every flame beat. Or I could be me, at least I can breathe, at least I can sleep, knowing that I never sold my soul for money or a dream. These rappers all coked out.
And with that said, he ain't said a lie yet. I ain't heard nothing not factual.
It's all coked out, they just mumble lots, they got broke mouths, they got 10 chains and got no house, they got 20 and got no spouse. Smart rappers don't drink lean, that's kid. We ain't 16.
That's facts, man. I do not understand why people get involved with that. It's heroin based. That is like, that's trash to you. Like, why you see people dying from it, you see other rappers dying and getting sick from it. Why would you keep consuming that on such a high level? Like, this just ignorant to me. Like, I understand. Forget that. I don't understand why people do it. Like, it's crazy. I ain't never wanted anything but weed. I'll admit that. I'm a weed head. I believe heavily in 420. But anything else, I've never went near. And I haven't wanted anything. If I have some weed that's too good, they get me too high, I feel like it's a problem and be ready to call somebody. Like, I don't want to go any further than that. I don't know where people be trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? It's like people don't accept a level. They want to go further and further and further. You know, and no knock to that, but as a rapper in the industry being successful, why would you want to do these things to yourself? Like, I've seen people who sip lean. I've seen people who sip, they make the lean. They take NyQuil. They crush up 30 Percocets or 30 Tylenol 3s and put it inside the NyQuil, shake it up, and they just sip and sip until they begin to nod off. They get sickness, and if they don't get a sip of it continuously, they get sick. They wake up and their stomach is in knots, and they balled up and can't move until they get a sip of. Like, it's crazy. Like, how is that enjoyable? I can roll a blunt, sit back, smoke, chill, vibe. I ain't gonna get sick. I ain't gonna want to hurt somebody to get my next one. I ain't gonna go crazy because The only thing in danger might be your refrigerator. I'll give you that. If somebody's over your house smoking weed and you got snacks, them snacks is gone. I'm just gonna say that. But that's about it. The snacks are in danger. That's the worst thing that can happen.
If you got a problem, I welcome it. I'll be doing me for the hell of it.
And I ain't mad at Tom for standing on what he believed in.
For the hell of it.
But sometimes people will beef with you and you ain't doing nothing. You just standing there doing your thing and somebody gonna have a problem with you regardless.
They said to go to hell, so I packed my and went with it. Little did they know that they put me in my element. I'm fired to the bone now, diamonds in my skeleton. I'm finally in my zone, doing me for the hell of it. For the
Try
hell
to tell
of
me
it.
to ignore the haters. You gon' get revenge when you're successful later. They try to tell me I should not respond and I should write a song and put it all on paper. They try to tell me
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna tell you not to respond. I'm gonna tell you to respond. Time respond.
I'm the bigger man if I'm not underhanded when I write them back. And I try to tell them it's impossible. Thousands of people a day have been saying I'm whack. I try to tell them that it's complicated. I could write a novel about getting faded, but the conscious fans are gonna hate it, and the wavy kids are gonna love to play it. So I write a song that's got a message in it, and the wavy kids are saying it's pathetic, but the conscious fans think it's awesome, man. They comment like, man, I really get it. So what the do y'all?
Yeah, that's so factual, man. That is so factual, and it's crazy because as a conscious rapper, when you speaking truths, you gotta make that. It's crazy to even have to make that decision because you face what I told you. Like when I was really into music and I was performing, I would perform in clubs and all the rappers would be talking about smoking, getting high, you know what I'm saying, getting chicks, selling drugs, getting money, doing all this, shaking the drizz all night, very hype songs talking about crime, shoot 'em up, bang bang. All of them was talking about this stuff. I was in there on some conscious levels and the crowd would of course listen to them more, but it would be the artists who actually listen to lyrics that would come up to me and be like, man, you different than everybody else. You different. You separate yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that meant a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? That the artists would be the ones that'll be saluting me. Like, don't get it twisted. I used to have shows where people would go crazy as well, but when somebody listens, you know it. And it's crazy. You got to make that decision because a lot of people won't accept or even try to listen to it. They be like, nah, I don't want to listen to that because all they want to listen to is dramatic and controversial lyrics. And that's why hip-hop is where it's at.
It's pathetic, but the conscious fans think it's awesome, man. They comment like, man, I really get it. So what the do y'all want? I could have a seizure like Wayne. I could just go OD like Peep. I could just go crazy like Ye. I could just get locked up like Meek. I could just go sell out like Jay. I could just stay real like Wale. I could.
How did Jay sell out, man? Why do people keep saying Jay sold out? What did he... I feel like he got to a point where people wasn't on board. They didn't have the same views. They wasn't on the same mission. Come on, man. Come on, man. Sorry, I was reading the comment.
I could just stay real like Wale. I could just get money like Drake. Or I could just say that I'm done playing games and get famous and know that I always stay me. So go ahead and bump the mumble rap. Don't boycott it, just understand. If you eat at McDonald's, you're gonna get fat. If you listen to garbage, your head fills with trash. Get drunk in the club and spend all of your money. Cause rappers have told you what makes you somebody. They comment on this with your jealous. I'll be doing me for the hell of it.
You got to, Tom. You gotta do you.
For the hell of it. They said to go.
But I do got that. I be wanting to hear everybody's perspective because everybody, believe it or not, that I ask, why do you think Jay-Z sold out? We have the conversation and then I explain my perspective on their reasoning and by the end of the conversation, they're looking at it different. Like, okay, well, or they have no substantial reason as to why they think he sold out. That's the only thing I cannot agree with Tom. I don't think Jay sold out. Jay is my guy. I'm sorry.
The hell, so I packed my and went with it. Little did they know that they put me in my element. I'm fired to the bone now, diamonds in my skeleton.
And sometimes maybe all the conversation is needed. It's just a conversation needed for somebody to see something from a different perspective than how they looked at it.
Finally in my zone, doing me for the hell of it. For the hell of it. For the hell of it.
Yeah, so definitely a dope song. Good recommendation, Hogs. I appreciate that. That's another one. I haven't really been recommending anything that wasn't dope. Y'all always keep me up on a lot of good stuff come out of time, man. Y'all go ahead and let me know what y'all think. Comment, like, subscribe, as usual. Till the next time, keep it twisted. I'm out.